concentration bleeding?
I don't think so.
Sitting here today, did you observe any other injuries to Ms. Heard that evening that you remember?
No.
If we can go back to Ms. Pennington's witness statement in the United Kingdom, that would be great. So in paragraph 20, Ms. Pennington, you testified that after you saw Ms. Heard, you, quote, called for assistance from a private nurse who was part of the concierge medical service which Johnny and Amber used. Is that correct?
Yes.
Is Erin Barem the private nurse you're referring to here?
Yes.
Do you know approximately at what time you called Ms. Barem?
Evening.
Do you recall Ms. Barem coming over to the penthouses that night as well?
I don't know if she came over that night.
Do you recall Ms. Barem providing any advice or recommendation to you on the phone?
I think she said to maybe not let her go to sleep and to listen to her speech. Keep an eye on her.
And you did that?
Yes.
You testified in paragraph 20 that on December 15, 2015, you took pictures with Ms. Heard's injuries on your phone. Is that correct?
Yes.
Did you send these photographs?
I don't know if it was on my phone or her phone.
You see the third line down, you say with my phone.
Oh, then it was my phone.
Did you alter the photographs in any way, Ms. Pennington?
No.
Do you recall sending the photographs to anyone?
No.
Do you recognize this photograph?
Yes. Amber's face with swelling on her nose, bruising underneath her eyes.
And to confirm, you don't recognize whether you took this photograph or not, right?
I don't know if I took that one.
Okay. I'm going to show you a document that will be marked Pennington Exhibit 3. Do you recognize this photograph?
Yes.
Do you recognize this photograph?
Yeah. Yes.
Let's pull up Pennington Exhibit 6. Do you recognize this photograph?
Yes.
Did you take this photograph?
Yes.
What is this photograph depicting?
The part of her scalp where the hair was ripped out.
You've testified previously that you photographed a big clump of hair on the floor, which is blonde in color and clearly belonged to Amber. Do you remember testifying to that?
Yes, I remember.
Where did you see this clump of hair?
It was in PH4 in the bedroom.
And just to confirm, PH4, is this where Ms. Heard used that penthouse as a closet?
No.
Which penthouse did Ms. Heard use as a closet?
Penthouse 5.
How did you know that the hair clearly belonged to Amber?
Hair had been ripped out of her scalp and it was her color on the floor of her apartment.
But you didn't see the hair get ripped out of her head, right?
Correct.
And so your understanding that this was Ms. Heard's hair that was ripped out of her head was based on what Ms. Heard told you, right?
My understanding that it was Miss Heard's hair was what I saw on her body and on the floor.
And the fact that it had been, quote, ripped out of her head, that was based on what Ms. Heard told you, right?
Yes, and common sense.
If we could pull up Pennington Exhibit 7, please. Ms. Pennington, do you recognize this photograph?
Yes.
Is this a picture of a clump of hair on the floor that you referenced in your prior testimony?
Yes.
Is this a picture of a clump of hair on the floor that you referenced in your prior testimony?
Objection vague.
Yes.
Did you take this photograph?
Yes.
Did you take it on your phone?
Yes.
And before you took this photograph, did you move the hair in any way?
No.
Okay, so this picture is the clump of hair exactly as you found it, right?
Correct.
And when did you take this photograph?
When I was taking the other photographs.
And you didn't alter this photo in any way, correct?
I did not alter this photo.
Do you recall taking a photograph of a wooden platform bed which had a partially broken bed frame?
I do.
And did you photograph the bed just as you found it?
Yes.
You didn't move anything off or onto the bed?
No.
Where was the bed broken, if you remember?
It was a platform bed, and the edge of the platform had like a long shard of wood off the corner, or like off the edge.
Where was the broken bed? In which penthouse?
4.
In which room?
The bedroom.
I'm going to show you a document that will be marked Pennington Exhibit 8. Bears a base number Pennington 5. Do you recognize this photograph, Ms. Pennington?
Yes.
Did you take this photograph?
Yes.
You see that on the left side of what I assume is the mattress and the comforter, there appears to be something on the bed.
Is it possible to zoom in?
Sure. You see in the picture there appears to be something on the bed.
Yes.
Is this something that was already there when you found the bed?
I don't remember seeing that before.
It's not something that you put on the bed, right?
No.
And you don't know what that is?
No.
So I believe you already testified that the next day Ms. Heard was going on the James Corden show, right?
Which testify? Which testification?
Today.
Oh, today. The next day, yes.
You were with Miss Heard when she was getting ready for the show at her apartment, true?
True.
And was this in penthouse 3?
Hmm. 5.
Do you remember that Samantha, Melanie, and Adair were there assisting Miss Heard getting ready?
Yes.
Who was Samantha?
Samantha is Johnny's stylist and was also doing styling for Amber.
And who was Melanie?
Amber's makeup artist.
And who was Adair?
Amber's hairstylist.
Do you recall anybody else being there?
No.
Did you hear Miss Heard tell anyone of these people about her injury?
I remember her showing the injuries.
Who did she show the injuries to?
She showed Melanie her lip and Adair the missing hair on her head.
Ms. Pennington, I want to talk to you about Miss Heard's birthday in April of 2016. You remember that after Miss Heard's birthday dinner, you and Miss Heard and some other friends were scheduled to leave for Coachella the day after?
Yes.
So after the dinner, I know you attended the dinner, but after the dinner the next day, when you arrived to the penthouse, you noticed shattered glass on Miss Heard's bedroom floor.
Correct.
What kind of glass was it?
I don't know.
Can you tell where it comes from?
I couldn't tell where it had come from.
Did you notice any other damage